Berliet T100. When the massive Berliet T100 debuted at the 1957 Paris Motor Show, it was so huge that organizers had to build a special outdoor pavilion. It simply couldn't fit inside. This 103-ton French monster was made for the toughest jobs, like hauling heavy equipment across the Sahara Desert and working on uranium mines. Powered by a 29.6-liter Cummins V12 engine with 700 horsepower, it was a beast to drive, so much so that it needed a separate motor just to steer it. In 1962, one version even got a gas turbine engine, but it guzzled too much fuel to be practical. Meet Big Pete, the heaviest monster truck on Earth. Weighing over 7.5 tons, it's nearly twice as heavy as most other monster trucks and about the size of a small house. At 5.5 meters long and 4 meters wide, Big Pete is built on a Peterbilt 359 and was the world's first semi-truck monster with a detachable trailer. Under the hood is a powerful 7.4-liter Chevy V8 engine, paired with a military-grade transmission that drives 4 axles. Unlike most monster trucks, it uses leaf spring suspension. And thanks to its weight, those springs need replacing twice a year. When Big Pete enters the arena, it's more than a show. It's an earthquake on wheels. Scott Bloomquist, the dirt track legend, didn't just dominate races, he traveled in serious style too. His custom race car hauler, built by Turnkey Industries, is way more than just a truck. This all-black beast carried his team and car, but it looks more like a luxury tour bus than a hauler. Inspired by his famous Number Zero race car, the outside is bold and sleek, while the inside feels like a rock star's RV. It's loaded with a comfy sleeper sofa, a bar, neon lights, and a top-tier sound system. Perfect for chilling out or celebrating a big win. Would you hit the road in something this cool? Chimera, the future of trucks. When Swedish tuner Sven-Erik Femper Bergundel set out to build the ultimate truck, he created something truly next level. The Chimera isn't just a show truck, it's a high-powered monster that rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.6 seconds. That's faster than some sports cars. Its engine, a Scania V8 with 6 turbochargers, pumps out a mind-blowing 4,460 horsepower and looks like something from a sci-fi movie. Shiny, powerful, and impossible to ignore. This 2015 Peterbilt 389 looks like it drove right out of a hot rod magazine. Built on a Fitzgerald glider kit, it's all about power and style. It's powered by a reliable Detroit diesel engine paired with a shiny chrome transmission. On the outside, it features 20-centimeter Dynaflex exhaust stacks, retro headlights, a bold bumper, and a turbocharger. Inside, the custom interior matches the exterior, with glossy black panels and green trim for a vintage hot rod feel. Every detail is custom, from the chrome pedals to the hubcaps. This truck isn't just built to haul, it's built to turn heads and cruise with serious attitude. Bandage Bullet. This truck isn't just fast, it's a drifting monster. Originally known as the Bandage Bullet, it's now reborn as a Western Star 4800 with the power and fury of a dragon. Under the hood, it packs a supercharged 16-cylinder Detroit 16V92 engine boosted with nitrous oxide, cranking out a mind-blowing 20,800 horsepower. That's enough to turn tires into smoke within seconds. But the real thrill begins when it hits the drift. The tires scream, thick white smoke fills the air, and the crowd goes wild. After each show, crews have to scrape melted rubber off the ground. This beast doesn't just drive, it dominates. Meet Giddy Up, a stunning 1955 Peterbilt completely rebuilt by hand by Jamie Johnson from Rust to Rods. What started as a rusty junkyard find is now a head-turning road machine. It sits on a custom 6-meter frame and runs with a powerful 24-valve Cummins engine from a 2002 Dodge, complete with stainless steel piping. The inside is pure comfort, heated long-haul seats, triple sound insulation, and cherrywood floors. Outside, it's fitted with 60-centimeter custom wheels and snap-on side skirts for a fresh look anytime. But don't let the style fool you. It's a working truck, used to haul classic cars and even horses. Jamie's build proves that with the right touch, even functional machines can be true works of art. Meet Hellfire, a truck that's left cargo behind for pure chaos and thrill. Once a 1995 Freightliner, it's now a full-blown showstopper with a jaw-dropping twist. Sitting on its frame is a real General Electric J79 jet engine from an F-4 Phantom fighter jet, blasting out 18,000 horsepower. It can shoot flames 23 meters long and rocket to 300 kilometers per hour in seconds. Blink and you'll miss it. Hellfire tours across North America, stealing the spotlight at every event. It doesn't just burn rubber, it devours jet fuel like there's no tomorrow. Some say it gulps down a barrel just to blast past the finish line. Murder Pete, the name alone gives you chills. This truck isn't just loud, it roars. Its massive 25-centimeter exhaust stacks sound like a beast on the loose, and the skull on the grill? That's a clear message. Get out of the way. Underneath all that attitude is a Peterbilt 379 with serious muscle, an 18-speed transmission, and a powerhouse engine that means business. But it's not just about looks and power. Step inside, and you'll find low-profile legacy seats wrapped in a mix of cloth and leather, built for comfort. And then there's the sound system. 3,600 watts blasting through 4 subwoofers. Dabian. When an oil tycoon builds an off-roader, you know it won't be ordinary, and the Dabian proves it. Created by Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan, also known as the Rainbow Sheik, this wild ride began life as a military Oshkosh truck. He added a Jeep Wrangler cab and turned it into a 10-wheeled monster that's hard to miss. Weighing 24 tons and powered by a 15.2-liter Caterpillar engine with 600 horsepower, the kind used in bulldozers, the Dabian cruises over sand like it owns the desert. Sure, visibility is terrible and practicality is non-existent, but that's not the point. When you're the world's biggest car collector, this eye-catching 2003 Peterbilt 379 is owned by Don Wood of DSD Transport. It started out as an old lease truck, but was completely rebuilt into something special. Now it features a fresh dashboard, a sleek flat spoiler, and a bold custom paint job. It's also fitted with a quick-draw Naga system, a Mack flatbed, and all the comforts needed for life on the road. Thanks to its makeover, this truck isn't just built for highways. It shines at truck shows too. At the 2021 Walcott Trucker Jamboree, it won first place in its class. What began as a basic work truck is now an award-winning showpiece, a true American dream on 18 wheels. Foolish pleasure. This truck truly lives up to its wild name. At first glance, it's a clean white Kenworth W900, but once it roars to life, it's anything but quiet. Powered by a Caterpillar 34.6E engine, it delivers 700 horsepower in normal mode. Flip the switch to race mode, and it becomes a smoke-belching, fire-spitting monster with so much power, it leaves dynos struggling to measure it. Tire smoke, roaring exhaust stacks, and jaw-dropped crowds are part of the show. Built for uphill drag races, with or without a trailer, it tears across the US in competitions. And according to fans, it's so wild that after every race, environmentalists need a moment to recover. Meet the Red Pearl, a truck that looks more like it belongs on a fashion runway than on the road. Originally a Scania T500, it was transformed by Swedish designer Sven-Erik Svenner Bergendahl into a jaw-dropping showpiece after 5,000 hours of work. Now a sleek convertible, this custom Scania R999 shines with a stunning triple-layer paint job. Silver base, red midcoat, and a glossy clear finish. Under the hood is a massive 16-liter V8 engine with twin turbos pushing out around 1,000 horsepower. It rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5 seconds. The Road Boss. This wild-looking machine is more like a giant metal caterpillar than a truck. Meet the Road Boss, built by a team of French engineers for the Cascaders Motor Show, a thrilling stunt event where old cars get crushed in front of cheering crowds. It took over 3,300 hours to build this beast, and it's massive, 13 meters long, 3.5 meters tall, and 3.4 meters wide. It rolls on 10 huge wheels, each with 1.6-meter tall tires. Under its hood are two powerful diesel engines that together make 800 horsepower. Sure, it's totally useless on regular roads, but when it comes to the stunt arena, the Road Boss is the king. At first glance, it looks impossible, a roaring, fire-breathing semi-truck flying down the runway. Meet Shockwave, a modified Peterbilt 359 powered by 3 jet engines. This beast isn't a plane or a race car, but it can hit an incredible 605 kilometers per hour. With 36,000 horsepower, it blasts past even some small aircraft. Shockwave's biggest rival isn't other trucks, it's the wind. It once covered 402 meters in just 6.63 seconds, setting a speed record. Sadly, in 2022, driver Chris Darnell lost his life in a tragic crash, but his legacy lives on through its success. Meet the Volvo Iron Knight, a Swedish-built beast that outruns many sports cars. This powerful truck holds the official FIA world speed record for trucks, blazing through 500 meters in just 13.71 seconds and 1,000 meters in only 21.29 seconds. Its top recorded speed, an incredible 276 kilometers per hour. Despite being the size of a regular tractor unit, it weighs just 4.5 tons, thanks to its lightweight plastic body. The Iron Knight doesn't just move fast, it sounds fast too, with an exhaust that roars like a rocket launch. Add in its sleek air ducts and futuristic design, and it looks more like a concept car than a working truck. Walt Moss isn't your average engineer. He's a creator of wild, one-of-a-kind machines. From a 1959 school bus to jaw-dropping hybrid builds, his workshop is a playground of mechanical creativity. But his favorite project? A custom four-wheel semi-truck packing 1,000 horsepower. Despite its insane speed, reaching up to 210 kilometers per hour, it still works like a normal truck. Well, sort of. With its dragster style and mind-blowing performance, this truck is anything but ordinary. Walt doesn't just tweak vehicles, he turns them into moving art. And while his next build is still a secret, one thing's for sure. It'll shake up everything you thought you knew about trucks.